Imagine reaching the pinnacle of your career only to have it crumble before your very eyes. Sounds like a nightmare, right? Let's dive into the explosive saga between Katt Williams and Wanda Smith and how a single encounter led to their career's downfall. On Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay podcast, which featured Katt Williams as its most recent guest on January 3rd, 2024, the comic aimed at a number of the biggest names in black comedy. He was questioned about his appearance on V103's Frank and Wanda in the Morning in 2018, around an hour into the talk. Williams and former host Wanda Smith got into a verbal sparring match on the Atlanta-based radio program that swiftly went viral on social media. Williams clarified why the argument occurred by saying that the original intention of his visit was to celebrate his Emmy victory for his performance in Donald Glover's Atlanta series. Imagine you were invited to a program, everything was on the correct path until this person struck you for accidentally pouring some rum over his body. You got into a fight and the whole day was ruined. How are you planning to come out of such situations? Katt Williams said, "We won't discuss your children, jail time, or any instances." Before things went the opposite way, he said, Smith had promised before the interview. He added, "We ain't going to talk about none of that. You're not a better comedian than me, so you can't turn on me. I will annihilate you, and I will never refer to you by name again." Williams went on, "This woman is trying to make me seem bad in front of my mostly gay fan base. It's a very fine line. I got a call, and it is the reason she was cancelled. People who identify as gay take it personally when you refer to me as gay in a disparaging way." He added, "It doesn't feel disparaging to gay folks." It was only after that I became aware of all the things she had done to my fellow comedians. All I know is that it was staged. Williams also brought up a story about Lamoris Sellers, Smith's spouse, reportedly threatening Smith with a gun in retaliation. Williams said, "That same weekend, they attempted to kill me. Not in jest, on a real camera with a real gun in my real face," the Friday After Next actress declared. Williams continued, "You see, I'm losing my life because I'm doing something that's related to my work." Sellers acknowledged that there had been a verbal altercation, but he denied brandishing of firearms on Williams, claiming that his sole goal had been to defend his spouse. "I wasn't seeking strife. All I asked was that he keep it going." In 2018, Sellers told the Atlanta Journal-Constitution he decided to do something else. The jokes that Katt Williams has said that have brought her fans to tears throughout the years have been thoroughly examined by fans. Katt Williams' comic gained some social media attention a few days after a Twitter user created a thread honoring his 52nd birthday, which fell on September 2nd, 2023, to celebrate his funniest moments. Among the innumerable statements and video footage was his 2018 tirade of abuse directed at former V103 radio host Wanda Smith. Williams was promoting his comedy act at the Comedy Theatre in Norcross when he was in Atlanta. The two clever personalities appeared to be having a light-hearted ruse at first, but the idea of it soon devolved into a personal spat between them. Williams said, "I have 19 inches of hair and I don't have a perm." Williams went on to make fun of the host's wig, saying, "Come, run one of your gnarled fingers through it while you're on television so they can hear you lying." After she referred to him as the rapper Little Mama and termed his clothes dusty, he launched further verbal barbs. One commentator wrote, "Katt Williams got beat up by the young boy, went on a break and came back, got on the radio and roasted that lady to smithereens for no cause at all. I lost it every time I saw that footage of Katt Williams mocking that lady on the radio," said a second commentator. Later, Smith would attack Frank Ski, her co-host, for failing to step in when the actor started to attack her. Her husband, Lamoris Sellers, confronted Williams about his comments outside the comedy club, adopting a more direct approach. The comic claimed that during their heated debate, Sellers pulled out a revolver. A few weeks later, Smith and Miss Sophia, another radio personality, were kicked off of the Frank Ski morning show. Since then, she has been hosting gigs throughout the Metro Atlanta area and has been actively promoting the city's Fusion Sports Lounge karaoke evenings. Smith starred in the Prime Video streamable movie The Drone That Saved Christmas this year. For personalities like Williams, it is very important to show up every day, even if the situation is not favorable. In addition to releasing 2 specials, Great America and World War III, and making appearances in a number of projects including 2 installments of Atlanta, The Last OG, and The House Next Door Meet the Blacks 2, to mention a few, Williams has continued to take his humour on the road. Other noteworthy references to humour from fans include Williams' altercation with a 17-year-old in Gainesville, Florida in 2016, a few lines from the comedy special The Pimp Chronicles, and numerous sequences from his participation in Friday After Next. The feud continues for Katt Williams as he gets into a fight with Kevin Hart. Entertainer Katt Williams and comedian and actor Kevin Hart have rekindled their feud after Williams made some extremely offensive remarks on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay Shay YouTube program. In response, Hart referred to the remarks as sad, but he also used the occasion to promote his next Netflix movie. Williams spoke candidly about The Sharpe Show. After 15 years in Hollywood, nobody in the industry can recall ever attending a sold-out Kevin Hart concert, waiting in line to see him, or receiving a standing ovation at a comedy club, Williams remarked. Williams again faced Hart later in the cast. Williams said, "Every single film that Kevin Hart worked on for 5 years has been sitting on my desk, and all I asked was, can we take some of this step and fetch it garbage out, and then I can do it." Moreover, he added, "I mean, it doesn't have to be blatantly gay, because I'm not gay, right?" Seems like Hart is adding more fuel to the feud. Hart fought back on X. He said, "Champ, you gotta let that rage out. It's really depressing." Hart continued, "Until then, I hope you enjoy the trailer for my upcoming film, Lift, which will be available on Netflix in 8 days. They really love you," at Gugu Butter Raw says in a scene from the teaser. "It seems like she's referring to Katt," he continued. What if we tell you that Williams got into a fight with another entertainer, Cedric? Is the fight due to some ego problems? Let's see. Williams talked extensively about Cedric the Entertainer in what was arguably the most incendiary part of his Club Shay Shay interview. The conflict began in 2021 when Williams accused Cedric of stealing jokes during an appearance on a radio program. A year later, Cedric addressed Williams' claims, calling them stupid, on Club Shay Shay no less. Cedric said, "That was absurd. I saw Katt 30 times and he never said anything. That was all just internet garbage." In the podcast episode, Cedric said, "I wrote to him and he didn't answer me, so I left it at that." Williams admitted that he agreed to go to Club Shay Shay in part because of Cedric's interview. Williams said to Sharpe, "He assumed that I was just a no-name comedian and that he could take this joke and nobody would know." What are your thoughts on Williams getting into a fight with other celebrities? Is Williams right in fighting with them? Do share your thoughts in the comments. And there you have it, the fiery showdown between Katt Williams and Wanda Smith that has everyone talking. And we're not done yet. What's your take on this epic clash of comedic titans? Drop your thoughts, theories and predictions in the comments below. We love hearing from you. And who knows, your comment might just feature in our next video. Before you go, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed our deep dive into the world of comedy drama. So what are you waiting for? Hit that like button, subscribe, and get ready for more thrilling content right here on our channel. Until next time, keep the laughs coming and the debates heated. Thanks for watching.